Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we have another get ready with me, hence the bare face, and then we are gonna be going to Beverly Hills to go shopping. So let's get started. Part of today's video is kindly sponsored by Merit. I've been working with Merit a few times now. I genuinely love the brand, so I always get so excited when they want to work together. Every single time I do my makeup I use at least one Merit product. So let's get going. So you guys know my Holy Grail Ride or Die Merit product are their lip oils. One that I've been using recently is called Mapleton. You guys know that the maraschino shade is my all-time favorite, but this one, I think because it's fall, it's a very like subtle color. That's my favorite thing about the lip oils, is that they're very light and they have like a really sheer tint to them. So I always need to moisturize my lips before I get started. So I've been breaking out so much recently. That's honestly why I haven't been filming that much, just because I don't want to put you guys through that. But this is perfect because my skin has been breaking out a lot. I'm trying not to go that heavy on my makeup. So Merit actually does have a moisturizer, and because it's finally getting colder in LA, I actually like to mix these two together as like a base, and then one pump of the serum, and then I make sure I like really combine it. I'm actually gonna let that soak into my skin just for a little bit, because if you put the minimalist stick straight after you put that on, it kind of glides too much. For me, I want max coverage with this, so that's why I'm just gonna let it soak for a little. So I'm actually in between shades right now because my summer tan is finally fading away, but I'm not fully light yet. So I'm mixing the shades Sand and Oak together. So I like to put sand all over and then use the color Oak to just kind of brighten a bit. And then I take a clean little kabuki brush, and if you want the coverage to be more, you can just tap it in like this, but I'm gonna go with another layer of the minimalist stick anyways, just because I definitely need the coverage. So the bags that I'm really excited to try on is the Simply Fendi bag. I've been seeing that bag on ads for no joke the last maybe like 2.5 months, and I have not tried it on. So I definitely want to see the Simply Fendi bag, the soft peekaboo, because I'm really curious how heavy the soft peekaboo is. So I'm going to go in with a lighter shade too, to kind of highlight underneath my eyes. This is in the shade Linen, but I'm going to go with it just another layer over all my troublesome areas. You guys know too, with pimples also, it usually gets pretty dry on top of it, but this actually lays over pimples really well. For a little extra coverage, we're gonna just pat it in like this. But so those are the two bags that I'm excited to see from Fendi. The other bag that I'm actually really excited to see, the Bottega Veneta Andiamo bag. It's just, I've seen Jacob Elordi wear that bag so much, and it just really works for him. Alrighty, so this is the base done. The coverage is pretty good. It's definitely not a full coverage product, but I like that you can layer it and layer it, because I think I've done what, like technically 3 layers of it. I usually do an overall base and then I kind of spot conceal with the minimalistic. Now let me actually do my eyebrows. This eyebrow pencil is no joke creeped up into my top 2 favorite eyebrow pencils. This is actually one of the things that I plan to buy during the 20% off sale. I think I'm gonna get 2 shades of this and stock up on it. It's just because one, the tip is so fine, but I actually love the texture of this because it really makes it look so natural. But going back to it, so I want to go into Bottega Veneta also to see the parachute bag, both versions. The bigger size of the parachute, I think it's called like the maxi parachute that I mentioned in one of my new bags episodes, and then also the one with chain. We might stop by Prada too. Honestly, I'm just like really in between, because I was genuinely so set on making the Eloise bag be the bag that I'm saving up for to get myself for Christmas, and then Prada entered the chat and I'm like, now I'm actually confused on what to do. Also, I am wearing color contacts right now because I've been seeing so many videos of Jennie and Lisa from Blackpink wearing color contacts, and I'm like, you know what, I want to get back into wearing color contacts also. And then also with this eyebrow pencil, just because of the texture of the tip, you want to make sure you don't wind it up too much or else it will break. So I always just do just like a little nubbin as well. And then another thing I like to do is actually clean up my eyebrows. I'm not carving out my eyebrows like 2016, but just like a little cleanup right here and on the top, and then same thing for the other side as well. And then I just blend it out a bit like that. Next, we gotta do bronzer. The Bronze Bomb also, I'm really like seriously trying to finish this up just because there's something really satisfying about it. And I just use the same brush that I use my foundation with too. And this bronzer is no joke one of the most foolproof bronzers ever, just because it's so sheer and buildable, and it's literally the definition of like balmy, so it melts into your skin, especially in the wintertime. If I overdo it with the bronzer, it's like, I think you're in the wrong season, girly. Like, really subtle, but it definitely warms up my face. And then next is actually my favorite part, is blush. I've honestly just been playing around with blush. During the summer, I did wear the Rouge one so much. I think in the summer, out of all the Merit blushes, the Rouge one was my favorite. But I think because it is fall time, I'm gonna mix. I think I'm gonna do a combination of Persimmon and Beverly Hills. So this one's Persimmon, and then this one is Beverly Hills. It's like a more pinky nudie color, but then imagine this together, how pretty that would be for fall. So I think I'm gonna layer it. I'm gonna start with Beverly Hills, the more pinky neutrally one, and because these are so buildable and so easy to use, it's honestly mistake proof too. So I'm just gonna put this right here so you can see like the subtle pinkness. So this is actually enough, but I want to take it a step further because I'm not really going crazy with my eyeshadows. I kind of want a little bit of blush blindness today. We're just gonna layer this on top. Let's take a little bit more like this. And is blush blindness complete without going over your nose? Truly. And then if you think you went a little bit too ham, you can just like take it some off like this. I totally forgot to put brow gel on because I got too excited about the blush. And then because we're keeping it pretty natural on the face, I'm only gonna use just one little cream eyeshadow. I have it in the shade of Vegeta, and I honestly don't know why I say it like that, but I just read it like Vegeta. But it's just like a really nice subtle wash of color. I feel like if you put the bronze balm on your eyelid, it's just so balmy that it might kind of like bunch up, whereas this one is a little bit drier in texture. And then lastly, we're just gonna take some mascara. What's really cool about this mascara is not only is it super natural looking, but it's also a tubing mascara, so you don't actually have to struggle when you take it off. Just a little bit of warm water and then it'll come right off. Super convenient. Or if you get a little bit of mascara on your eyelid, then my little trick is just to take a little spoolie and just wait for it to dry. Like, it has to be dry first, and then you can just clean it up. I think I actually want to put just a little bit of lip on, so I'm going to use this lipstick in the shade Baby. It's kind of like a neutral pink. This is my finished look. Super natural. You can still see my trouble spots, but it honestly just looks very much like skin. I'm definitely going to be keeping the lipstick and the lip oil in my bag. Basically, you guys know that Black Friday is coming up, and Merit is actually giving my subscribers early access to their once a year sale, which is 20% off site-wide. So you can totally just use my code. I'll definitely put my code in the description box as well to get 20% off your purchase. Definitely the product that I #1 recommend is to try their lip oils. I know there's so many lip oils on the market, but trust me, if you have a chronically dry lips that get used to every single lip balm, I've been using this for months and months, and the Merit lip oils, my lips do not get tired of them. I feel like the lip oils are such a great gift to get for somebody as well, because how good does it feel when you buy somebody a present and you actually see them just using it day to day? Like, imagine buying one of your friends a lip oil and then you guys go out to get mimosa brunch or something like a week or two after Christmas, and you just see them taking this out of their purse like no big deal. For me, it like warms my heart when I buy something for somebody and they actually use it on a regular basis. And I feel like the lip oil is just something that somebody can keep in their pocket, their purse, and they'll always think of you like, thank you, Maggie, for keeping my lips hydrated. Another thing I recommend to try is definitely their blushes. I feel like their blushes are their most popular or their most talked about product as well. They actually do have this cute little mini blush Christmas set that I saw online, so if you want to like try a bunch of different shades and you like minis, definitely give that a go as well. And then for their Black Friday sale, all orders actually come with a mini version of their normal tied knot bag. If you guys are familiar with Merit, it always comes with this brown little pouch, and then for Black Friday they have a mini one. When I first saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, this is like the cutest little stocking stuffer, or if you just want to put like scrunchies. Let's see how many lip oils we can fit in here. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5. I can put 6 lip oils in here and then put it in my purse. Like, how cute is that? And then all you have to do is spend $40 and you can get free shipping. So basically you just have to buy 2 to 3 products and you get free shipping. And then once again, thank you so much to Merit for sponsoring part of today's video, and let's go to Beverly Hills and go shopping. here we have the large parachute bag. So in terms of visuals, I think this is very cute. It's actually not as heavy as you would think it would be. It's actually pretty comfortable. My problem though with this bag, and which is why it's always good to try stuff on, is do you guys see the base of this bag? So it actually doesn't like squeeze to your body. Like there is an actual base shaper in this bag that is actually attached. I even asked the SA, I was like, is it possible to take the base shaper off? Because when I push my elbow down into it, you feel the base of it, and I'm not particularly fond of that. The beauty though of the chain version of this is that you can wear it crossbody like this, and it actually feels very secure. You can see the opening of it is actually magnetically closed, and it just looks really cute. Like if you don't want to shoulder bag it and you want to wear it like this, that's fabulous. Unfortunately, they didn't have the maxi version of the parachute bag, but the essay that I spoke to said in terms of size and weight wise, it's very similar to the large Andiamo bag. And I'm not gonna lie to you, the Andiamo has really grown on me. I think this is absolutely stunning. And you see Jacob Lelordi, I think he's like 6'4" holding this bag. He truly just rocks it. I feel like this would be an amazing travel bag. Very luxurious, very nice. I don't know, now I'm just really tempted to even buy the small Andiamo. Just look how cute it is. My goodness, here's a little close-up of the intrecciato leather. Absolutely beautiful, the weaving, everything. And then here's the small parachute, not with the chain, so you can use this as a shoulder bag. It's pretty tight, so I feel like if you have a slightly bigger arm than me, it's gonna be kind of tight as a shoulder bag. However, you can crossbody this, so the crossbody strap obviously is removable, but the regular handles are not. I love the little gold tied knot hardware. I think it just really adds to it. This one, like the other one, does have like the very firm base, so in terms of storing things, I think that's really nice. It would be able to hold a lot and not have a saggy bottom. So this is it side by side, the small and the large. Like in terms of visuals, it is giving, like truly it is giving, especially in the shade of fondant. I believe they definitely need to make a in-between size between this. And then I did walk by Dior, and this is like the theme, the ocean holiday collection, which is nice, kind of gimmicky, but you know, nice. And then the main event, I had to stop into Fendi, and I saw this on display right when you walk in. I believe this is the nano top stitch peekaboo, but it is so cute. I see so many people have the nano peekaboos just like in general, but the fact that this one has the top stitch and it's like really, I don't know, substantial and thick, I just think this is so cute. You guys know me, my dream is to add something top stitch in my collection, and then this nano baguette in the shearling was so squishy and soft and super cute. I would honestly be more tempted to purchase this if the buckle was actually like some sort of hardware, like if it was gold or silver. I'm not a huge fan of like the kind of like woody plasticky version of the buckle, but this is so freaking adorable. The essay that I spoke to was so sweet. She was like, let me show you this, like it's so adorable. They have this whole shearling collection. But 100% the main reason why I went is to finally try on the Simply Fendi bags. And again, like I said earlier, I'm not a huge fan of the buckles. I wish that they made the FF buckle with the matching hardware that you can see on the strap, like silver on silver. I think I would have liked that so much more. But talking about the actual bag, so it is made with calfskin, and the calfskin does feel really thick, and it does feel very durable. However, this doesn't, even though you can see that there's a slouch on the center of it, this bag is very thin and it is very narrow, and it just, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because it wasn't properly stuffed, but it wasn't that comfortable. Not saying it would hurt my arm, but I feel like long term, if let's say I put a really heavy water bottle in this, because the strap is on the skinnier side, I feel like it would be more prone to dig into my arm. So this one is, I believe, the medium size and then the large size, I think. However, again, you can see the dip at Fendi. The essays were calling it like the smile, like where the, like it's like the puzzle kind of slouch, right? But it really just wasn't feeling good. I don't know what it was. Again, maybe it's because it wasn't stuffed, but visually I like it, but I think the Prada and the Eloise are way better. But again, maybe if they added another collection and made this denim, it would be a different story. Do any of you guys own this bag, or have you guys been thinking about buying it? Please let me know down in the comments. I did also shoulder bag this little nano baguette. I really truly didn't expect to love it. It's really the texture of this little nano baguette. Like, if any of you guys have the opportunity to go into Fendi, please just like squish touch this, it's so soft. And it's like so squishy. I can't get over it. And then the other bag I wanted to try on was the soft peekaboo. So I believe this is the medium size. I don't think they actually had the larger size available. And this looks and feels very substantial. It's not light, but it's also not too heavy as well. I feel like I just expected this bag to be more expansive, but it's actually a very narrow bag. So I was a little bit disappointed. Immediately when I put it on, I was underwhelmed. I think again, visuals, it's a 10 out of 10. I genuinely do love it, but it kind of reinstated in me that if I do add a peekaboo in my collection, because that is a purse piece bag for me, that I'm just gonna go with the original or the ICU. Honestly, it was just kind of giving me a Celine Trio bag, but a giant version of it with a top handle. Truly, like, it is a very narrow bag. You can kind of see the pouches side by side, kind of like if the peekaboo and then the Louis Vuitton Cousin bag combined, that's what it would be. Which one do you guys like more, the soft peekaboo or the Simply Fendi? And then also, I definitely need you guys to try it on in person because it feels different than how it looks. And then of course I had to try on the Aimée bag again. However, I really was interested in trying on the nylon one. So in this shot, the nylon one is on the left side and then the calfskin one is on the right. So many of you guys told me that you are considering the nylon version of this. However, I actually didn't really like the nylon version. I think the reason why I like the Prada version of it so much is the slouch factor and how comfortable it is, but the nylon version was very, very stiff. The essay that I spoke to did say that the nylon version over time will develop a slouch and kind of be more worn in, but I don't know. There was just something about the way that it felt on my arm that was just very rectangular and I was not really about, whereas I feel like the calfskin version of this, it's just so slouchy and so comfortable and very lived in. Here is the beige color that so many influencers, especially in Japan, were gifted, and these are the two different sizes, so the smaller one and then the larger one. I feel like originally I was all about the larger one, but after trying on this size, I'm kind of giving for this size as well. So very much at a standstill and a crossroads. I don't know which one I want. I am very, very torn between this Prada bag and the Eloise. Please, somebody help me. Does anyone own both of them? Tell me which one you like more. I really just can't decide truly. And then lastly, just walking back to my car, I saw the Gucci window and I saw this little panda charm, which was actually pretty cute. I would have preferred if it was like all red, like monochromatic with the ears as well. And then this, they have a super mini Diane bag. I did not know that this even existed, and I feel like this is so adorable. So the number one thing that I wanted to try on today was the Simply Fendi and to see the soft peekaboo in stores. I would like to report that this is why you need to try stuff on. I don't know, I feel like the Simply Fendi bag, the shoulder strap is a little bit thinner than I thought it was gonna feel like or look like, because especially if I use it as a travel bag in the bigger size, I feel like over time, because it's thinner, it's gonna start to hurt my shoulder. Like, I want a shoulder bag for travel that if I put a full water bottle in it, not a Hydro Flask, but just like a full size like smart water bottle, it won't weigh down or be uncomfortable on my shoulder. And I just feel like the Fendi bag, it does have a slouch to it, but it just didn't feel great against the body. I don't know if it has to do with the thinness or what. The soft peekaboo was absolutely stunning. When I first saw the soft peekaboo on the website, I honestly thought, because you guys know one of my purse piece bags is a peekaboo bag, so the Simply Fendi is going to be a no for me. Visuals, I think it's cute. Maybe if they come out with the Simply Fendi bag with different hardware instead of like the monochromatic, not plastic, but it's like wood material where they use for the buckle, if they did like actual metal, I think visually it would be better. Or if they came out with like a denim one, I think it would have more potential. But in terms of leather, I think the Eloise or the Prada Aimée bag is better. Now updating, so obviously I did go to Prada, and I don't know, I didn't like it as much today. I don't know if it has to do with my outfit, but my outfit is pretty simple. I pretty much dress the same all the time. And after trying the Aimée bag for a second time, so in terms of comfortability, I think it by far is way more comfortable than the Eloise just because the shoulder strap is a lot wider. But I don't know, trying it on for a second time actually reinstates the fact that I want the Celine Eloise. So now I basically have to decide which Eloise do I want. Do I want the small Eloise or the medium? So maybe for the next vlog, I'll try to go to Celine and compare all three of them together, which would be nice. So now, did not expect this. I honestly was leaning towards the Prada Aimée, and then to try it on for a second time, maybe I need to try it on one more time to really like solidify my thoughts. Alrighty guys, I think I'm gonna end this vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Just a quick little shopping vlog. But Bottega Veneta, the price point is high, but honestly it's like really creeping in. You know what would be the ultimate plot twist? If for Christmas I don't even get an Eloise, but I get like a Bottega Andiamo. That would be crazy. So as always, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. It really helps support my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.